What's up, YouTube? Cat Sports here once again. Now, this is a sports channel, so let's talk some sports, okay? Now, as I always say, I don't have any prearranged subject matter to talk about. In here, we just go where the conversation takes us, okay? Now, before I get started, let me give a shout out to the JBT, Just Boxing Talk. We're just a group of people that love talking boxing, and we're looking for others to join us. You don't have to have a channel or a podcast to become a member. The only requirement to become a part of the JBT community is you just have to love talking boxing. Okay, I saw Tim Layton. But anyway, I'm going to do a shortened live today because I had a previous engagement called a doctor's appointment. So that knocked off the 2 to 3 hour. I'm just going to do 3 to 4. And I thought I would just get the last predictions on the fight tonight and how we think it's going to go between Shakur, Dos Santos, the co-main event, Navarrete, Conceição, which became more interesting once we found out that O'Shaki had signed to Top Rank. It seemed like immediately everyone started talking about O'Shaki and Navarrete. So Conceição has a chance to upset the apple cart tonight, but I doubt if that will happen. I got some news today about Tyson Fury and Usyk. I heard that fight is going to be February 17th in Saudi Arabia. Wow. What's up, Aunt McQueen? How are you today, sir? We're just going to do a shortened cook today because I had a doctor's appointment. Everything's good, though. It was just my yearly CAT scan. When you get up in age, you got to do these things every year, you know. You'll learn in about 30 years or so. I just wanted to see what everybody thought about tonight since we're right there. Get everybody's final thoughts on the fight tonight. The main event, the co-main. And we got a little boxing news today. Well, I just got it today about Tyson Fury and Usyk. They said that fight is going to be in February. Now, me personally, I think Shakur is going to demonstrate tonight that phrase we always say, there's levels to this. Okay? We're going to get a demonstration of what that means tonight from Shakur Stevenson when he steps in that ring. Okay? He was already locked in and ready for battle. And then with all the trash Dos Santos been talking, are you looking at some clips in? Good. Oh, that'll be nice. Just let me know. Make sure I know because I will be there, Aunt. But all the trash Dos Santos been talking. I remember before the fight was signed, he went to Newark and told Shakur he was in his hometown calling him out. Then he's called him a bum. And Shakur is the type of talent where he doesn't need any extra incentive. So we had a conversation yesterday. Okay. Thanks, Aunt. Yeah, I'll be looking for that link. But I was wondering if Dos Santos was just trying to get into Shakur's head, or does he really think he's that good? But either way, it could work against him. But we only got a few hours because the prelims start at 5:35. And I always like to watch the prelims. Oh, and that I watched that Pro Box last night. That was good. Did you see the one where the guy got disqualified because he kind of swung on the referee, like pushed her back. He did it twice. That was interesting. But yeah, I'm gonna be looking forward to that Pro Box from now on. You saw that ad? Wasn't that something? I never seen that before. And then the main event, it was good. I really enjoyed that. That was my first time watching. But as far as Shakur and De Los Santos, just like everybody's saying that De Los Santos is his toughest test, I think we're going to get a career-type performance out of Shakur. Up to this point. I'm not saying it's going to be the best performance ever for him. I'm just saying up to this point. I got him 9-3-ish, something like that. It might be 8-4, depending on how hard Shakur steps on the gas. Yeah, he didn't. You're right, and he didn't want to continue. And you know that was the fight stopper, pushing on the referee like that. Plus, it was a female referee too. But that was interesting. My wife loved it. She couldn't stop talking about him pushing off the referee like that. I wish she was here now, but to talk about it with us. But she's at work tonight. So I'll probably be eating some oodles with noodles or something tonight for dinner. But yeah, I got Shakur. What do you think, Ed? Yeah, I know you got Shakur too, but Miss Joette, how are you? Miss Joette, queen of the YouTube live streams. What you think about tonight, Miss Joette, since we're right there on it? We only got a couple hours. Who you got, Shakur or De Los Santos? I think Miss Joette had Shakur, if I remember correctly. But welcome back, Miss Joette. It's good to see you. Wait a minute, let me see something. I gotta hook Miss Joette up with a wrench. Where is she? Oh, there she is. I can't see it on my laptop. Okay. Miss Joette, you are now a Cast Sports managing moderator. People say, well, you shouldn't make people moderators. Rather, it's my channel. I can do what I want to do with it. Okay. Now, the co-main, Navarrete and Conceição, that became more interesting when we found out that O'Shaquie signed with Top Rank yesterday. Instantly, everybody started talking about O'Shaquie and Navarrete. But Conceição has something to say about that. There's the link, Aunt Miss Joette. Anybody hit that link? My live streams are always open panel. But it's going to be a short one today, 3 to 4, because I had a doctor's appointment earlier. So I just got back in the house. At least the doctor's appointment got me off work today. But Navarrete and Conceição, I think Navarrete's pressure, aggression, will be a little bit too much for Conceição. Conceição would need to use that slick boxing and try to box at distance, score, win rounds. But I don't think he's going to be able to do it. So I got Navarrete in that one. And we got some good fights on the undercard. Couple of good young boxers. Emilio Vargas, son of Fernando Vargas. And we got skipping work like Eddie Kendricks. What you know about that, Ant? That was way back then in the 70s. I was a teenager then. Skipping work today. Yeah. I didn't skip though. I had a doctor's appointment. um Navarrete will win that one. And then I guess the talk will pick up about him and Osaki. That would be a good fight. What you think, Ant? Is Conceição a good test for Navarrete going into an Osaki fight? No, not really. Oh, you wasn't born yet? Okay, I didn't think so. Eddie Kendricks is your favorite singer? Yeah. I used to love Eddie. Yeah, the Temptations. The Temptations had a whole bunch of them. Yeah. Like, you got Sakura, Miss Joette winning, but after the Spence fight, I'm never going to say I know anything for sure. That's a good point, Miss Joette, because after that proved all of us wrong. So, yeah. But I think Shakur is going to demonstrate its levels to this tonight. Yeah. He's going to give a career performance. Because these fighters here to talk. You know. They be in these live, not my little live, but they listen. They're not going to come in there and chat, but they listen. And Shakur has heard the talk about Dos Santos possibly dropping him, possibly stopping him, and he's going to demonstrate. But yeah, I heard that Fury and Usyk is official. What was it, February 17th? Well, we knew it was going to be in Saudi Arabia. I got Fury in that one. Usyk is just too small. He's a master boxer and everything, but Fury is a big guy, man. What is he, 6'9"? Usyk is just too small for Fury. Yeah, I missed the press conference, Ant. I missed it. Did you see it? I guess it's over with by now. Gotta be. And I was in the waiting room at the doctor's office on my phone when I think it was getting ready to start. Then I got called, so I didn't get to see it. But it's official. That's good. Really didn't want to take another chance on the MMA guy, huh? Where's everybody at today? Tim Layton was here. I don't know what happened to Tim. I talked to Jay Hardcore earlier on the phone. I had a question for him. But tomorrow, yeah, I'm coming back at 2 and we'll have a whole 2 hours to talk about tonight's fights. I'm going to take some notes and we might have a Casuals Corner later. I'm looking forward to that. That'll be nice. The prelims start at 5. What did I say? 5:35 p.m. I think it's 10 fights on the card. I appreciate my loyal people. Aunt McQueen, Miss Joette, Tim. There's Tim Layton. What's happening, Tim Layton? Just boxing talk. Yeah, Tim, I would like to see Usyk beat him, but I just don't think so. You know what I mean? I just don't think it will happen. No. I just don't think so, Tim. But it would be nice. After he just lost to the MMA guy. But they gave it to him, but he still lost. But it's boxing. What you think about that one, Ant? Fury and Usyk? I would love to get your take on that one. Usyk is a boxer, but Fury is just so big, man. I mean, I just can't see Usyk. I just don't know what to say about that fight. But we got time to look at the film study and chop it up, because that's a very interesting fight. Oh, damn. Sorry, Ed. There you go. Okay. Come on. How long you been backstage? Ed?
Briefly. I'm
Okay.
over here at the schoolyard. So.
Oh, okay. I see. Yeah, I see your background there. What you think about that Fury and Usyk fight? That's interesting.
It really is. It really is. Because I do feel as though they both have some things that, can be exploited. Off the top of my head, Usyk to the body. Now, I'm curious to see if Tyson Fury takes advantage of that.
Yeah.
But I do feel as though that there's some validity there to his propensity to be hurt to the body.
Yeah, after what we saw the last time.
There. Yeah, but it goes beyond last time. There's a whole little highlight reel that somebody put together.
Yeah, I haven't really seen too much of Usyk. Yeah.
Dating back to the amateurs, and nearly every time he was hurt, it was to the body.
To the body, okay.
Mm-hmm.
I can't wait for the film study on that, because I haven't really seen that much of Usyk. But I just can't see what he can do to beat Fury. Fury is just so big, man, I can't see a little guy like that beating him. Wilder couldn't even do it. But Wilder can't box, don't have the boxing skills of Usyk.
Well, I wouldn't necessarily say that. I just think that, just different guys are a little bit more curious than others, I would say.
Right.
A little bit more inquisitive. Because from my understanding of what science is, it's a method of inquiry. Mm-hmm. And the more things that a guy is comfortable doing, the more questions he asks of his opponents. Like, how do you deal with a right hand? How do you deal with a left hand? How do you deal with lateral movement? How do you deal with moving in straight lines? Mm-hmm. Head movement, so on and so forth. And I think that Deontay Wilder, in his own respect, I feel like he's got a very high IQ. He's got a very high IQ. So. I just think with Deontay Wilder, I feel like his IQ would be maximized if, from a technical standpoint, he offered just a tad bit more.
Yeah, that's
and I'm talking about punch selection and things of those, and things of that sort. With Deontay Wilder, for the most part, the read on him was that you had to avoid the right hand, which is extremely difficult to do because he's so adept at setting it up, and that's not a coincidence. It's not just him just throwing the right hand and just getting lucky. Yeah,
no, it isn't. And once he gets you with that right hand, really your chin really don't matter. How good your chin is. Once he catch you, that's it.
Yep.
Deontay.
But, I just feel like, and I feel as though he's been training to shore up the other aspects of his game as well.
Yeah, he has to.
So, I feel like what Deontay lacked in technical ability, he made up for it with IQ. And I don't think he gets enough credit for that.
You think he could have benefited from, different trainers, or the trainer he had was adequate, the trainers he had? Because I hear people talk about that sometimes. His trainers.
Possibly, but then again, it's like I don't know what his other trainers were asking him to do, and whether or not he was executing. Because that's the other part of it as well.
Right.
A trainer can give a guy all of the answers, but if that guy isn't drilling those things, working on those things, and being earnest about it, then it's all for naught.
Yeah. There's Jay Hardcore. What's up, Jay? We doing a little quick cook today because I just came on at 3. I had a doctor's appointment. Up here with Aunt McQueen, Tim Layton. Miss Joette was in here. Yeah, but I hear you, Aunt. Yeah, we was talking about Fury and Usyk.
But I'll say this though, Cat Sport, he definitely seems to be very receptive to Malik Scott. He seems to be very receptive to the things that he's teaching him and the things that he's implementing. So
he does.
Again, I think that with Deontay Wilder with refined technical skill, again, I feel like that's the only thing that didn't allow him to optimize like all of his ability.
Exactly.
It was just like the small technical stuff, because the IQ is there.
But Ant, you think if he would have started earlier, the technical part would have been a lot better, wouldn't it? Because he was like, what was he? He was older when he started boxing, right?
Yeah, like 20, 21.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, possibly. That could have been the case. That could have been the case.
Started like 7, 8, like a tank or somebody started.
That could have been the case.
Yeah.
But then also, let's say, who's to say that if he, starts a little bit early, he doesn't fall out of love with the sport?
That's true. Never made it to
the other side of guys.
That's right.
Starting really early is that,
Excellent point.
Like, hey, I'm tired of doing this.
Yep.
I've been doing the same thing since, like, you see, like Andre Ward, right? Andre Ward has been fighting for so long. By the time he was 33, he had over 20 years of experience under his belt. So I don't want to fight no more. Right. I don't want to get up and run no more. I don't want to be in here training until whatever time. I don't want to, adhere to a strict diet. Like, I want to just live my life now on my
There's
terms.
always that part of it. There's Al Booger. Salute Al Booger. Al Booger, what's going on? Anybody want to come up here? There's the link. Panel is always open panel. Put it in there again. Yeah, that's a good point, Aunt. Everybody that started early like that might not stick to it.
Nope.
So it might have been beneficial to start late,
Yep.
He didn't have time to
and also for you to start by your own volition as well. A lot of those kids that start very early, it's the things that their parents put on them.
That's right.
Yo.
That's right. Excellent point. It's what somebody else wanted them to do. Yes. Yep. Excellent point.
But either way, he seems to be willing to learn, and he's very receptive from what I see. So
yeah. And that's starting early, and your parents pushing you to it. That could relate a lot to getting out of it, getting tired of it, because it wasn't really you in the beginning wanting to do it.
Or even your body breaking down. You accrue so much mileage on your body. If you look at Canelo Alvarez,
oh yeah,
relative to his age,
he got like 60.
He's like an old 33. He's got 60 plus professional fights.
Yeah,
and he's been fighting since he was 15. So not only does he have all of those fights, but we also have to take into account how many training camps and so on. And so forth. And just the rigors of the business. Miles.
Exactly. Would you just pick your kids up for school, or y'all at the playground or something?
I'm at the school, but they're still in the playground.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I can tell. I can hear the kids in the background having fun. Yeah, but the big fight is right in front of us. The preliminary start at 5:35. I think Shakur will probably be like 10 or 11 or something. And we'll have a lot to talk about tomorrow. Plus, you got a few good youngsters on the card too. What you think about what's his name? Oh man, the young guy. Oh man, what is his name? You know who I'm talking about on this card tonight. Not Emilio Vargas, the other guy. I can never call his name. Let me see if I got it written down. Mason, Abdullah Mason.
He looks like he's very sharp. Looks like he's got very good technique. I'd still like to see a little bit more from him. I feel like it's a little bit early to tell.
Because he's 19, right? 19 years old.
He may be younger than that. I don't even know if he's 19 yet. I know he's very young. Definitely got a team.
Yeah.
And in the suffix of his age, but
yeah.
He looks very sharp though. I like his technique and everything like that. But again, I think that the thing that separates guys once you get to the higher levels is not just your technique, but the application of it.
Yeah, so, exactly. It'll be interesting to see him tonight. And he's at lightweight, right? 135. And so is Emilio Vargas. That'll be an interesting fight down the line.
Potentially.
Yep, potentially.
And likely, like my guy Thomas Hill likes to say, you got to follow that money.
That's right. That's right.
You gotta follow that money. So I don't think it's a coincidence that these guys are on the same card tonight.
No, it's not.
It's a little preview of what's to come.
What's to come? Yep. It's not a coincidence. Bruce Gas, Boxing, Jazz, and more. Salute, bro. Don't forget Sunday. I think it's 8 o'clock. The Over 50 show. And what was you saying about you were saying something about a film study? Not today, is it, Ant?
Possibly.
Okay.
Possibly. Maybe in about another.
Just squeeze it in before the fight. Yeah.
Yeah, because I don't believe Just Do is doing the regular 4 o'clock show today because he said he wants to call the card.
He's not.
To call a fight card, so
he's gonna call a fight. Exactly. Yeah.
I got this Jamel Herring, Shakur Stevenson chopped up.
Okay. Because I'm gonna get off at 4, and then you think you'll be ready for that around then, or you need a little bit more time? Oh, you can't do Sunday, Bruce. Okay, but it's every Sunday. Bruce Gas said he can't do this Sunday, but we'll catch you because it's every Sunday, Bruce. Okay. So, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, but like I said before, Cass, I'll definitely send you the link so you can come up there with me.
Yeah. Oh, I'm definitely gonna be there. It's Casual Corner. Yeah, no, I'm a casual.
We had to. I had to chop that one up in particular, as opposed to the Yoshino fight because of the nature of the matchup, with it being open stance.
Which one did you chop up?
Shakur Stevenson and Jamel Herring.
Oh, Jamel Herring.
That was the last time that he fought a southpaw.
That was the last time, right?
Conceição was orthodox. Was Yoshino.
Yeah, and we need to see that before this fight too. Yeah, you might need to do that. Yeah, before tonight. Yeah, that was the last southpaw he fought too. I didn't think about that. Yeah. Yep. Well,
and I think the interesting thing too, though, about that cast is we'll also see if there are particular areas in which Shakur Stevenson managed to enhance them. Certain things, because it's been quite some time since that fight. What?
Yeah, it has.
It's been at least a year and a half, close to 2 years now. So
yeah, that was 2021, wasn't it? Late.
That's why I think it's always important to see whether or not these guys are making certain improvements too.
That's right.
Because the film study, we can watch certain things on film, and this is what we expect based off of trends and consistencies. But the beautiful thing about this sport is, as Keith Thurman says, is we got to judge these guys on a camp to camp basis.
That's right.
There may be particular things that they tighten up because they see them as well when they look at the film.
That's right.
They make certain tweaks and make the requisite adjustments.
Yeah, and they got to
maximize something or to minimize something.
That's right. Yeah, that is very true. Yeah. So that would be nice for this afternoon. Yeah. You got everything all chopped up and everything, or you still working on it?
Oh, it's already done. No, you can't have the rock, man.
Because I'm an admitted casual when I come over there in Casual Corner.
As am I. I'm a casual myself. But that's the reason. But that's the reason why we just look a little bit past the surface. So
right.
It's like the conversation we had, man. The real reason behind doing it is so when we watch the fights, we can get that much more enjoyment out of it.
Oh man, that is a great thing to do before the fights too. Because I remember that last one I watched before the fight, and I was thinking and looking and seeing things that I would have never even been thinking about if I hadn't watched the Casual Corner.
It's the same thing for myself, man. It's the same thing for myself. I don't claim to be any expert. I'm just very attentive.
Right.
Just looking
That's
at
the
things
word.
and just watching and just being observant.
That's the perfect word for you, Ant.
That's why I don't what's the name, man. That's why I don't really make predictions. I'm not gonna say this guy's gonna do this or this guy's gonna do that. But this is like what we possibly can see. This guy has a tendency of doing this, and this other guy, he may have a tendency that can be problematic for the other guy's bad tendency.
That's right. I mean? Yeah.
But then the caveat is may because the other guy might come into that fight with a new approach, tightened up.
That's right. You may not see that tendency in that particular fight.
Absolutely. We just saw it this past year, over the span of months with Chris Eubanks and Liam Smith. Both of those fights look completely different. The first fight and the rematch. One of the biggest differences was the defense. In that first fight, my guy didn't keep his hands up at all. In the like second fight, he did a far better job of keeping his hands up and deflecting shots.
He sure did.
You know what I mean? And changing the angle, stepping out of range, not staying on the line. It's just those small, subtle things that can make a huge difference in a fight.
Make all the difference. Just Do Boxing. What's up, bro? Hey, Just, you coming back on tonight, right? You're not gonna do your regular cook at 4? We was just talking about that. You doing the fight later, right?
I already told Just I'm gonna have to put him on overtime because Just is Just is a New Jersey product, as is Shakur Stevenson. So we're gonna have a casual corner. We're gonna be looking at Shakur Stevenson. It's only right to have. I don't even know what you call somebody from New Jersey. A New Jerseyan?
I don't know.
I'll just say New Jersey native. We're gonna have somebody, and I'm right by New Jersey too. I'm over here in Staten Island, so
you're
I'm
a New Yorker.
A bridge away. But I'm just a bridge away, like literally.
Okay.
I can go right down the street, Bayonne Bridge, cross the bridge. I'm right there in Bayonne,
and be in Jersey. Yeah. Just Do been grinding lately, man.
Oh yeah, doing 2 shows a day. These guys, man, they're getting it in.
And I don't know where he come up with the content at, but they all fire shows, man. You just keep keep grinding it out. Yeah.
Well, that's another beautiful thing about this sport, man. The content pretty much provides itself to you.
That's right.
It lends itself to you because there's always something going on. This is not like other sports where other sports where there's a season. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's a fight happening all the time, bro.
Year round.
All the time.
Right.
Great
point. No season. Every day is the season. For boxing. We
got Tim Layton in Jersey too. Let's go, man.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, Tim is in Jersey. My nephew lives up there. I'm going up there Thanksgiving. Oh man, I forgot. I got the town written down, but I don't even remember what it was. It's in my phone. I'm gonna see if I can find it real quick since I got all these New Jerseyans in here. I don't know if that's the right word, New Jersey.
Yeah, so I'm saying I don't know, man.
Yeah,
I have no idea, but yeah, essentially that's what it is, man. Yo, get off her back, Mom.
Oh man.
Oh my Lord.
He lives in
so he don't hit his head.
Guess I can't find it, man. Yeah, I'm going up there next week. Chalfont. Oh, he lives in Pennsylvania. He just moved from Jersey to Chalfont, Pennsylvania. That's close to Jersey. Yeah, you ever heard of that, Tim Layton? Chalfont, Pennsylvania? Chalfont. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right. Yeah.
Absolutely, OG. We do have some great spectators, man. We got some great spectators.
Yeah.
But oddly enough, Cat Sports, you know what made me really get more into film study? And it wasn't even just boxing itself. It was baseball.
Baseball?
Yes, because my grandfather was always a huge fan of the Mets.
Okay.
And at one particular time, I didn't have any particular alliance to one team or another.
Yeah.
I enjoyed playing baseball, but I didn't enjoy watching baseball at all, especially not on TV. I thought it was super boring. Yeah. But one day I was watching something and they were talking about the battle between the pitcher and the batter.
Yeah.
And just seeing the whole strategy, like the placement of the pitches, the sequence, what you're trying to do, who's trying to get ahead in the count. Then it became a lot more interesting to me because I'm like, oh, they really got a real cat and mouse game going on.
Yes, it is, man. Yes, it is. It's deep. It's really deep.
It is. And then from that, I'm just like, man, what else is like that? And then I got even deeper into boxing like that, where it just became a lot more than just like the result. Because of course we like the brutality, guys getting punched in the face, guys boxing and all that stuff.
I know.
You know, just the action part of it. But then I started looking at the other stuff too, just like, all right, this guy's placing his foot here, and he's able to evade this punch because he took a small step. And this guy is able to land this punch because he made him drop his hands by feinting. I'm just like, man, this is so fascinating. And then now I watch everything like that, where I'm just like super analytical, and I could see the equations going off in my head. Like, okay, why is he doing this? Why is he doing that?
Yeah,
that's how I watch everything.
It's a whole lot more than two guys just sitting there throwing punches at each. A whole lot more, you know.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, man.
Okay.
And I couldn't stand baseball, but once I started watching it through that lens, or even just looking at little things like the shift, like why are these guys aligning in the outfield a certain way, or why is the shortstop playing up a little bit closer on second base, and this guy is playing in between first and second, just like the shift and just, you know what I mean, just those little nuances. It's just so interesting to me.
And that pitcher and batter starts the whole sequence off, man. That
starts the whole sequence off.
And that is really deep, man. What they go through, you think it's just somebody there throwing the ball and you're trying to hit it. No, it's a lot more to it than that. That first pitch means so much. You get behind 0-1 or ahead 1-0, you know, it's deep. Yeah.
That opens up the other pitches that you can throw now, depending on whether or not you're behind or ahead.
And it depends on what batter is up there.
You can chase something. You could throw something in the dirt and make the guy chase after it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And in the dugout, they got like notes on each hitter, what to start him out with. If this count comes up, what pitch to throw. You know, it's really deep, man. You know, I look at it like that too, but I like it a lot during the playoff time. That's when I really get into it. To baseball.
Oh yeah.
But I was disappointed this year because my team won 100 games and then got the playoffs and couldn't win one game, man. The Orioles, they got swept. They had the second best record in baseball. They got swept. Man.
Mets.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I remember the other day you told me don't bring up baseball. What's that way of old school around? Miss Joette back with us. Oh man.
But yeah, I'm curious to see. I'm curious to see what these guys do tonight, because after chopping up this film, one thing that I really noticed about Shakur Stevenson, it's not that he doesn't get hit. He gets touched like anybody else, right?
Yeah.
Especially because of the way he defends the jab. Like typically when he's defending jabs straight, he's usually just he elects to pull more often than not.
I remember something you said yesterday about minimizing when he gets hit.
But it's extremely hard to rattle off a combination on him. You see other guys, they'll get pieced up. They'll get hit 2 or 3 and 4 times. It's hard as heck to do that on Shakur Stevenson. Because if you land that jab 9 times out of 10, he's either changing the angle.
That's it.
He's pulling or he's slipping. He's doing something.
You're not going to get that combination. Yeah, once you get that jab, you're not going to get that combination on him. It's hard, you know.
I feel like for a guy to get Shakur up out of there, you really got to have some crazy power. Like, it's got to be like one punch.
Like a tank.
It can't be that. It can't be a cumulative. At least
like
not,
a Javante
tank
table. Yeah.
If you're relying on it being a cumulative and you got to catch him multiple times, good luck with that.
Yeah. I think the like record is pretty good, Jay. Jay said, what's the like record? I think it's pretty good. We got 7 people in the building. Yeah, but I remember that minimizing thing you were saying. That was in relation to what you just talking about, getting the jab on him. And then it's hard after that.
And even that, right? Even when you jab him, he does such a great job of riding the shot that it's really hard to hurt him.
Yeah, I agree. You're going to have one punch power, where that one punch is going to have to do it, because you're not going to get no accumulation of punches on him. It's hard to even get a combination on him. Once you hit him with the jab, he's gone. He's moving.
Extremely difficult.
Yeah.
And the crazy thing with him though is when he's moving, he's not even moving out of range. He's just changing the angle. He's still right there in front of you.
He's still right there.
Yo, when we review this film in probably like the next 30, 40 minutes or so when I get back to the house.
Yeah.
I just want you to remember this. I want you to remember this one thing.
What's that?
I'm saying it now.
Okay.
When Shakur Stevenson is shooting his jab, watch what he does with his rear foot.
His rear foot?
With his rear foot.
Right.
Damn near every time he shoots his jab, he's turning as he's shooting his jab.
That'll be his left foot, right? Yeah.
Nah, it'll be his left foot.
Right.
That right foot, he keeps that pivot foot down.
Yeah. The rear foot would be the left, right?
Hold on, I'm about to put this thing down.
In the southpaw stance. Yeah. Yeah.
When he shoots it, I don't know if you can see my feet.
I can see him.
But he'll shoot it, and then he's boom. Turning as he's shooting it. Yeah. And then every time he's shooting that jab, he's getting off the line. That's another thing that makes it extremely difficult to hit him.
Yeah.
Because he's not resetting. He's not always resetting the range. He's just changing the angle.
He's still right there in front of you.
Still right there.
Yeah.
He's just turning. Constantly. You look at how his exchanges play out and just see just like how he starts at one spot.
Right.
It's just beautiful, and it's just basic boxing at a high level.
Basic at a high level,
Basic boxing at a high level.
That's why I say in this fight, you know the phrase we always say, there's levels to this. That's gonna be on display tonight. There's levels to this. And Shakur gonna head that on. He's gonna show us that tonight. There's levels to this. And then I think it's gonna be like 9-3. 9 rounds to 3. Depending
it's so funny you just said that. Where am I at right here? Look. At the number 9.
Oh, yeah. That's what I'm thinking. What did you think? You think he'll win it that wide or be a little bit closer?
I don't know. I really don't know. To me, I think it just depends on De Los Santos' his game plan. But one thing I will say.
True.
If De Los Santos is not ready to turn, it's going to be a long night for him.
Yeah, long night for him.
It's going to be a long night.
Because and you know what I think is going to happen, Ant? He's going to get frustrated, start getting eager and reckless and mess around and get knocked out. If Shakur get too far ahead of him, he fall too far behind, he's going to get all reckless. And just start... And Shakur gonna catch him with something and knock him out.
That could very well. Yo, man. And the other thing with Shakur is like
that depends on De Los Santos.
He got some understated power though, man. Yeah, I think his power truly is understated.
One
thing I saw with De Los Santos, he likes that what's the name when he's in close. He likes that high guard.
Yeah,
I think that can be problematic for him. He's got to find a way to defend himself. But minimize that, man.
Right. Here's Mrs. Just Do. Salute, Mrs. Just Do. Welcome. First time you've been in here. It's good to see you. Mercedes J. Wow, I got 8 people in here at one time. I'm breaking the record. 13 likes. Wow. So, Ant, I'm gonna get out of here about 4, but you definitely gonna do that Captain's Corner today? You just gonna send me the link? Oh, damn! What happened? It dropped out. What happened, Ant? You dropped out?
I don't know what happened. I think I might have clicked that StreamYard thing by mistake. That little thing in the top right.
No, I was asking, are you definitely going to do that Casuals Corner today?
Yo, I say let's do it. Let's do it.
Okay, cool. Just send me that link.
I'm gonna send you the link. Hey, just do. I'm putting you on the clock, man. It's overtime. You're gonna break down this film, man.
Yeah.
Milesy, come here, baby. I got you.
And that's gonna be Shakur and Jamel, right? Jamel Herring.
Yep, Southpaw.
Okay.
Close stance matchup, because that's what this is.
The last Southpaw that he faced before this one. That'll be good to look at before this fight too. That'll set up the fight beautifully. Thank you, Miss Just Do. I appreciate your support. You and Just Do.
I can't wait to see the fights. I can't wait.
Me too. Me too. I'm interested in the co-main, Navarrete and Conceição. I think Navarrete might break him down and stop him late, but I don't know. But since Oshaki is over there now, more people, that fight becomes more interesting.
Oh, yeah.
Everybody started talking about Oshaki and Navarrete instantly as soon as he signed with Top Rank. Why is that? It's because I was thinking about him and Joe Cordina.
Well, Joe Cordina's over there at Matchroom, if I'm not mistaken.
Is that where Shaki was at before he came to Top Rank? Matchroom?
Nope. He was independent.
Oh, he was independent.
He was independent.
Okay. He was independent. But that was a good move, Top Rank. Down there 130, 135. Yeah, but that was a good move for him. Yeah.
Mrs. Just Do, who do you support basketball-wise? You already know I'm a Knicks fan.
Okay. Yeah, we can talk some basketball. I like I'm a Washington Wizards. I like go with the hometown team, but I gotta go with somebody else because they always sorry. I like Milwaukee, the Bucks. This is the Celtics year though, man. Watch. Because they got that guy from the Wizards. The center, the foreign guy. That was a missing link. It's gonna be hard to beat them.
He was from the Knicks. We let him go.
Remember?
We let him out the door. We sent him over to the Mavericks, man. KP, but he was always getting hurt, man.
Yeah, that's true. He was. But remember that I said Boston Celtics. Oh, Miss
I really like that team. I feel like that what's name was a great acquisition for them too, man.
Who is that?
Drew Holiday.
Oh yeah. Yes. He's a starter, man. Drew Holiday. Miss Jeff Du said she's team Knicks too. So is the Knicks your team, Ant?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Yeah. I like the Wizards, but they're always sorry. When a team stays sorry that long, it's management. Because you're constantly getting top draft picks. You never get no better. That's management. They running the team wrong.
Time to go. Thank you.
They're always in the lottery, but they never get no better.
Yep.
So, it's management.
No, it definitely is. It starts from the top down.
Yeah.
It starts from the top down.
Then you change coaches every other season. No continuity. Look at the Pittsburgh Steelers in football. They might be bad a year or two, but they consistently good. They only had 3 coaches in their whole history. Since they came into the league in like the 60s or something, they only had 3 coaches. They had Chuck Noll, Bill Cowher, and the current coach, Mike
Tomlin.
That's it.
Yeah, they've had a lot of continuity, and
and they always good. They might have a year or
consistency.
That's right. They might go a year or 2 straight without making the playoffs, but then they'll go 5 or 6 straight making it. Yeah.
That was the problem with the Knicks. We didn't have any continuity. The only constant was what's the guy's name? Steve Mills.
Steve Mills.
And they had to fire him, but he stepped down. He resigned, but we knew what the deal was.
Pressure.
Yeah.
either step down or get fired.
He was the only one that was there year after everybody else left.
Yeah. Isaiah's not. He's not up. Wasn't he the GM one time? He's not up there anymore, is he? Isaiah Thomas. Wasn't he the GM up there something one time? He had some kind of sexual harassment thing or something with a female employee. Yeah.
Yeah, and Isaiah was yeah, but even him, what's his name was there too. Steve Mills was there during that time too.
During that time, okay.
The one constant. It was Steve Mills. And the crazy thing is, you know, people talk about Dolan as if he's this horrible owner, but I don't think so.
Nah.
I think Dolan is actually a pretty good owner because he'll open up that checkbook. The issue with Dolan is, at least with basketball operations, because you know Dolan also owns the Rangers.
Okay. Yeah.
And the Rangers are pretty good.
Yeah, the Rangers are solid.
The people that he had in charge of the hockey operation, they were adequate, man.
Yeah, exactly. Yep. It's the people he hires to run his basketball team that's not doing the job. Yeah. Because the Knicks, man, they haven't been good for a long time.
He was just hiring his friends. He wasn't hiring people who were qualified. It's just like, hey, you're my friend, I'm gonna give you this job.
Doing that favoritism. You can't win like that. Not in professional sports. It's too competitive. You got to get the guys that's gonna help you win, you know. That friendship that'll get you to lose your job in a hurry.
That was it. Steve Mills was his guy, man. So he just had him there year after year, even though the team was sorry as hell. And then we're swapping in, you know, coaches, players, like musical chairs.
You can't.
Revolving doors.
Can't win that way.
Swapping out presidents and all type, you know what I mean? And the only person who still got a job through all of this is Steve Mills. So.
Steve Mills.
And then the second that they let him go, now all of a sudden the team makes the playoffs again. Like you can't
ain't that. Then they get better all of a sudden. Jay says his daughter's been a season ticket holder for the Wizards for 15 years. Wow.
Well, I appreciate that type of unwavering commitment to a team. Because I know what it's like being a Knicks fan. It was rough for some time. Like being a Knicks fan because we were so bad for so long.
We home tonight, but I'm gonna stay home and watch the boxing. The Ravens. They would have to be there Thursday night game the night that the boxing is on. My daughter and her husband is going to the game tonight. Because me and my wife usually go, but I said, nah, not tonight. Because that'll be right there, you know, still going on when the main cards stop on the boxing. So they still got like 3 more home games after this. They lost their game Sunday. It was hard. They had a 2-touchdown lead in the 4th quarter and blew it, man. And then Cleveland Browns fans was talking trash. It was almost a couple fights coming out of there, man. After that game Sunday with Cleveland, the Ravens in Cleveland, Grown people.
At least y'all are good too on that front.
Right,
I'm a Giants fan, man. And
what you said?
I said at least y'all are still good. I'm a Giants fan. And the team was good last year, and now it's back to the basement, man. With the dregs of the NFL.
Wasn't there something with the Jets where they had all that hoopla and noise around Aaron Rodgers? They got hurt in the first game, out for the season. Remember that?
Yeah, that's crazy. Dude tore his ACL.
And they made all that noise about him the whole off season.
First drive.
Yeah. And that's all you heard the whole off season. Aaron Rodgers and the Jets. He got hurt the first game. Gone. Tim said his son likes the Sixers.
Talk about a horrible
good
start
since
to the
Iverson,
season.
have they, Tim? Sorry, Tim. Sixers have been good since Allen Iverson. No. They've been pretty decent lately. Yeah. 11:30.
Yeah, they've been good for quite some time now.
Yeah.
The Sixers. With them, it just seems like they're in that perennial second round.
That late, Jay?
You know, like where they just can't get over the hump.
Yeah. Jay said the main card starts at 11:30. Wow, I thought it would have been a little sooner than that. It's in Vegas, right? Oh. Normally, that's when the main event's starting. I thought it would have been a little sooner than that. Damn, I could have went to the game and every damn thing. 11:30. Late. That's wow. Old School says he's recording the fights tonight. Since I have to go to bed early and I'm not. Oh, you're not gonna stay up and watch it? Old School? Old School said he ain't going on no channels until he watch the fight. I don't blame you. Oh man. You're not gonna watch it till tomorrow night? We're gonna be talking about it in Jade's chat tomorrow morning, Old School. What happened? We're gonna spoil it for you. Oh, okay. You mean tonight or Friday night, Old School? Tomorrow night. You're gonna know what happened by tomorrow night. Okay, 4:05. All right, then you go. Oh, so you said you got everything ready for the film study. Where's Thomas? You talked to Thomas Hill today, and I left him a message. I don't think he answered though. Oh damn, Ed is gone. Okay, ladies and gentlemen. What you say, Old School? I'm not going to be there tomorrow morning. Okay. Yeah, because you would have definitely found out who won. I appreciate everybody coming in. Another good cook. I don't think Just Dude's coming on today at 4. I believe he's doing the fight tonight. So, but Ann McQueen is getting a film study ready. So everybody, come over there and check that out. He's going to show a film study of Shakur fighting the last southpaw before tonight's fight. And I guarantee you see that film study, it'll make watching the fight a whole lot more interesting. You'll be in there looking for things to happen. And then you'll be seeing things. So we're going to check that out in a little while. I don't know what time it's starting. But he's, what time is it? Probably about 5, something like that. Appreciate you, Miss Joette. I appreciate all your support. Miss Joette is a supporter, man. I tell you. Yeah, Just Do. I know you were on earlier. You're not coming on at 4, right? You coming back out, you're going to call the fight. Yeah, because I would have been out of here because it's past 4. I'm not there and choosing on Just Do Boxing style. I mean, if Just Do Boxing was on, it wouldn't be anybody in here, no way. I'll just keep it at 100. But yeah, I'm going to be in there tonight watching you Just Do. No question. No question about it. Yeah. Yeah, Just Do. Jay told me to call him anytime I had a problem. He going to get tired of me because I'm a worm to death. I just called him a couple of hours ago about a problem I had. But Just Do, make sure you check out that film study Ant getting ready to do. D4 to win. Edwin better fight dirty like old boy from Creed 3 if he wants the shot. Edwin don't have a snowball's chance in hell of winning this fight. Shakur is going to demonstrate. That's saying there's levels to this. It's going to be on full display tonight. I got it like 9-3, maybe 10-2, depending on how hard Shakur steps on the gas. He might let De Los Santos win about 3 rounds. He might stop him. If De Los Santos gets frustrated, gets all eager and reckless, he's going to mess around and get stopped. Oh, no doubt, Just Do. No doubt. And you've been grinding, bro. You've been grinding. I got your number, Just Do. Remember? I had your number for a while now. There's Miss B. Where you been at? You probably been looking for me late at night like I used to come on. I'm on the 2 to 4 now. Yeah, Miss B is one or two people used to be in there. I used to come on at 11 o'clock at night practicing. Used to be me, her, Dre Finest. D for the Win would be on there later that day. Remember D? What is that? I want what is that D for the Win? I got bad eyes. I just see a red orange dot. Appreciate you, Tim Layton. Miss B, Aunt McQueen is gone to get ready for the film study. Yep. So we got the big fight tonight we've been buzzing about for months. Shakur Stevenson versus Edward De Los Santos. De Los Santos actually got the height and reach advantage. He got an inch height and 2-inch reach advantage on Shakur, but it's not going to make any difference. They're both southpaws. Shakur is 26, De Los Santos is 24. I think he just turned 24, matter of fact. De Los Santos has an 80% knockout rate. But you got to land to knock somebody out. $2 years just to, okay. Wow. I think I've been following you for almost a year now. I think I started seeing you around probably summer of 2022. Yeah. Yeah. Something like that. You just was definitely one of the top guys on this YouTube boxing game, just to. And that's the truth. That's 100 there. Okay. What time you coming on tonight, Just Do, before I go, so I can know? I know you're gonna do the undercards too. If you're still there. Then I'm gonna get ready to go over there and check Ant out. He's gonna send me that link. Okay, so I'm getting ready to get out of here. Aunt McQueen getting ready to do a film study. Make sure y'all check that out. And then Just Do Boxing will be okay. Calling the fights tonight, 7 or 7:30. Okay, make sure y'all get over there for a good fight call. 7 or 7:30 p.m. Just Do Boxing. Okay, be there or be square. Okay, all the fights will be called over there. And I'm getting ready to get out of here. Appreciate everybody stopping by, helping me out on my little small channel. But I guess you gotta be small before you can be big, right? Okay, I'll see y'all later. See y'all in the Aunt McQueen film study or either on Just Do Boxing tonight at 7. Okay, this is Cash Sports. And I'm out. See y'all.